To quote Grandpa Simpson, the Swedish are coming. Apparently, the Swedes have decided to join the war against Japan for some reason.
Didn't we invite them? I'm pretty sure we invited them.
We invited them, but that doesn't mean that, hey... I mean, it's not like a barbecue invite. It's more like a... Well, I don't know.
The Swedes are just showing their loyalty. I mean, the
Yes,
Finns
solidarity.
also joined us. They sent all their men to the front against Japan. And since we invited Sweden into the war, we might as well. You know, I mean, they said we want to prove ourselves to our Bolshevik masters in St. Petersburg. I like that. St.
Did they really say that?
In Leningrad, I mean. Yes, they did say that. I was at a meeting, in fact.
Yeah.
As the official ambassador from the Soviet Union, I was coercing them into it.
Finland has been pretty useless, I have to say, though, throughout this playthrough. They've mainly been just, like, dealing with constant rebellions.
Well, they have killed some of our rebels as well.
I guess
What
so.
happened to the Finnish that went to help us?
Aren't they somewhere in
Yes,
the
I'm trying to find
mountains?
them. There they are. They are in Aldan, in the glorious Battle of Aldan.
Ah,
There they are.
yes.
Okay, so I forgive them for that. Let's see.
That's a
Can we
battle we should
now?
win.
Do you remember? Let's see. I was trying to get to Shumikan. You still cannot get to Shumikan. It's impossible. It is an impossible feat to reach Shumikan. Goddamn Shumikan.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's
speaking
just
of
a mountain bridge.
Shumikan,
that's supposed to be-
look at Blagoveshnysk. I mean, should we not reinforce that with South 2? That's an experienced army.
South 2.
Pyotr Pavlov.
Well, we could, but I mean, that's a lot of men. A
Yeah, but
lot
we
of
don't
men to
want to
commit into a
lose-
fight.
We don't want to lose the southern front like that.
Well, you might not want to lose the southern front. But then
Yes.
the first army should stay in Magda Gagat.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah,
But
so let's
the
start
11th
time.
army, the 11th
Sorry.
army behind us should possibly be... I don't know, I think we can leave it like that. But one of the... Do you see the 9th army and the 21st army?
I do.
They should probably be thrown into the northern front.
Well, one of them is actually moving
That's my
to
opinion.
Olyekminsk to kind of cover. And the
Okay.
problem with this area in general is that the zones are massive, absolutely huge. But now we got some reinforcements up to Chigansk, which is pretty good. A glorious battle is waged there, and it was turned around immediately. Battle of Aldan is complete.
And we are winning the Battle of Bulun, the legendary battle, because that one... Shigansk. Suddenly a lot of things are going very well,
Yeah, they
I
are.
have to say.
You know, we did get oh god, every battle went extremely well suddenly. Oh god,
Yeah.
look at- everyone is just finishing, and there's massive losses for the Japanese, unheard of before losses, one might even say. This province up here, Bulun, I mean, god, Bulun, Bulun, whatever. No, I don't think we should attack the 30,000 men. This seems risky.
Okay, yeah, maybe you're right.
Let's do some more
But
defensive
we'll surround
posturing.
them, yeah. Okay,
We could move safely the army in Bulun, further north to Nizhneyansk or whatever, because this
Sure.
and the one in the problem with the Pokrovsk is that it's bordering Chigansk as well. So moving that army there would just leave the front a bit open.
I would like to... Ooh, the Japanese are getting reinforcements. They're having 68,000 men moving south from the northern theater. I have to say, though, that the Japanese are... I don't remember them being this scarce.
You know what? I think I might have found what caused our issues before.
What issues?
If you look at the 15th army, which seems like it is in Aldan, in fact, but it is in Shumikan officially. It's just that the point on the map showing Shumikan is too far up north. So it's like a bug of sorts. It is in Shumikan, but the soldier is standing in Aldan. Because it was already in Aldan and then moved there. So something must be up with the movement thing, and it's that's not how.
Can't
it's
believe
supposed
they
to.
wouldn't prioritize Eastern Siberia.
Well, They should. They should. Maybe that's just something with our mod. Perhaps I don't know. We are
maybe.
playing on a really old version of the mod.
Why are we doing that? Why aren't we playing on
Wait, did you move that army after all? Now do you see in Chigansk, the army that stood in Chigansk? I was explicit in do not move the army in Chigansk. Because it will need to be there, because otherwise the Japanese will go there. And look what happened. In Chigansk there's suddenly a big army.
They are in... Oh, okay. That's another one of those things. I thought they were in Chigansk, but they were in Vilyutsk. Do you see?
Yeah,
I mean, the regions...
I see, but I already sent back the army in the balloon to Chigansk. There, so
okay.
Maybe that army in balloons could go to Pokrovsk now, because that army in Chigansk was previously in Pokrovsk. There's so many names. It's so confusing. God damn.
Yeah, but that army is doing excellent. I think the Japanese are down to sort of conscript armies at this point.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think they
which
have
is good because we're now finally getting our proper armies here. Or well, no, not really, but
we are pretty much finishing off the war at this point.
From being horrendously invaded, but no, I mean it was never really going to be. I was just surprised at the amount that the Japanese brought to the table, really.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I love that they invaded us. It was a good.
It was a good invasion. Jolly good time.
Good invasion.
By all means,
very
come back
brave.
next month.
And a fun thing since we
were not prepared at all for.
No, we were not prepared, and they sort of took advantage of that, and that's pretty cool. But then we were very prepared, and now they're going to die horribly.
Then we became prepared. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not how it works. We need to retake Vladivostok, but we do have the idea of taking the whole of Sakhalin Islands. If you remember those islands that we had a thing going for. So we could actually, add war goal. We could dismantle the Japanese if we wanted to.
What countries will be left in the world after we have finished?
It's because we could technically get all of Korea because that's a colony of Japan.
Oh,
that sounds interesting.
That would be interesting.
Yes. So I think we actually should do that. So suddenly, what country will be left? Oh, let's do that. In fact, so I think I will proceed to add that.
Chairman,
war is upon. Oh, we got war is upon us now as a trigger, just because we added a war goal. Previously, it was like, no, this is not a war. It's more like a military exercise. It's nothing.
Yeah, a relatively large military exercise, but still.
Relatively, I mean, we just used most of the standing army, but still, it's just an exercise. We're relatively close to completing the war goal as well.
Yeah, and our Nordic minions are performing rather decently.
But do we want to take Japanese Sakhalin? Because we are at the limit of our infamy, but to consider when thinking about these things is that who would challenge us?
Isn't that somewhere from Lord of the Rings? Who could oppose us?
Maybe. I mean, potentially. I'm not discounting that as a possibility. But if we look at it objectively, Germany, we dismantled Germany. France is communist like us. No, they're actually fascist now. They changed their minds very, very quickly. Austria is a push. We can defeat Austria any time of the day, or a month, or year, or whatever.
So hang on. Where was that Japanese what that you suggested?
The Japanese what?
I mean,
the colony or what?
Yeah.
Korea.
No, but you said another name.
Sakhalin.
What's that? Yeah. What is that?
It's the islands north of Hokkaido. Do you know where Hokkaido is?
You don't, do you? Yeah, there's Hokkaido. Yeah, but
north of that.
That's Sakhalin. I think I misheard you, or something.
That's possible.
I don't know.
That's possible. We could install communism on top of our previous goal.
Oh, the Japanese.
That would cost us prestige, which is not interesting. Do we want to take Japanese Sakhalin from Japan? I think getting Korea for free is more important in my eyes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sakhalin is kind of like secondary. No, well, that didn't really rhyme.
No, it didn't at all.
Secondlin, no.
Oh, that was awful. Awful. Beijing, China is... Oh god, the borders in the east of Beijing, China. Like the Xinjiang click, which is one of the last clicks available.
Xinjiang click.
One of the last clicks available is split in two by Beijing. They only have Kashgar, they have Urumqi, and, well, yeah. But it's spread out. They actually practice slavery, which is surprising.
Should we get something funny like Shanghai?
Shanghai click?
Well, just the normal one.
Well, who owns Shanghai? Yeah, we might actually get Shanghai as well, since that is a colony.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
See, I used my brain there.
Well, I'm not... It's so unusual
Not
that
surprised.
you do that.
Ah, okay.
Oh god, the Swedish and the Japanese will fight in Khabarovsk.
Oh,
this will be a battle for
damn.
the ages. Let's watch it. The Swedes are having to overcome quite a lot of penalties for crossing.
their
and
fear
digging.
of Japanese.
But the Japanese, how's it going for them? They are losing quite horribly against the Swedes.
Oh, a retaliation in Northern Korea or North of Korea.
Northern Korea. You kind of have to say North Korea. You can't really say North Korea anymore. Can ruin
Yes.
that.
Ooh, Pyongyang.
Yes, we need to take
Onwards.
Pyongyang. Onwards and upwards. The Swedish are actually controlling one of the provinces in Pyongyang.
Well, it's kind of like in real life.
Well, yeah.
Or like in modern day.
How?
Modern day history, which is basically modern day.
But how? How is it like modern day history?
Because they have their consulate there and stuff. They are the sort of...
You're thinking that way, huh?
Communicator, but it might not be the same as occupying the city, but it's almost like that.
Almost. Isaiah's evidence. Do you remember in 1925 when the Swedes sent 100,000 men to Khabarovsk in Manchuria or Primoria?
Of course, who doesn't remember that?
I mean, I get sending help, but I mean, we would be happy with 20,000 men. I would be happy with 20,000 men. That's kind of like the extent of what I would expect, if this was any kind of, real deal. But sending 103,000 men is just insane. Emptying the entire Sweden with all, men that can fight, except for 6,000 men, which is a garrison in Malmö, by the way. But beyond that, everyone has left Sweden to move to, but go to...
Meanwhile, the Danish army, 2,000 men in Copenhagen.
What happened to the Danes then?
The Danes are outnumbered by the Danzig.
They also have rebels to contend with. Actually, quite a lot of rebels, but which kind? They won't really say that much. Unfortunately.
Teenage rebels. What is this? What is this?
What?
I didn't know that apparently...
Oh shit, that was a lot of them.
We have been invaded by the Ottoman Empire.
Really? Wait, what? When? Wait, what?
In the Crimea.
What?
I mean, via Hungary. When did they... Were they always part of the war?
What? I'm very confused at the moment. When did they get part of the war?
Guinea, Ghana, the Ottoman Empire, the mighty Sind Empire.
Oh, those are...
And for some reason Venezuela.
You know what? After we're done with Soviet Russia, we should play as the Sind Empire.
Yes. Sind.
But I'm mobilizing 3 armies. So I'll take command of the Western Front. You finish off Finland. I was going to say.
Finland, yeah, sure.
You finish off those other guys. This is why we saved some men in the West for things like this.
Yeah. I mean, we should really... the Ottomans are sort of cocky. I don't like...
What happened in Alaska?
Alaska?
What is going on in Alaska now? Did they get removed from our sphere? Who is doing that?
America.
Oh, God, America.
What is this? The party in in Alaska are a fascist, and they're called Northern Futurists.
Horrible battle in Nikolaev. The Turks
Nikolaev.
The Turks are proving. Oh no, they're dying. The Turks were proving to be a challenge, and then suddenly reinforcements and death.
Death to all Turks.
But that was an expensive battle in the beginning. But now the Turks are on the. Well, they are running away. They're dying.
On the running away.
Yeah, but what did you say in Alaska again? I got interrupted by the Turks.
They are they have a fascist party, and it's called Northern Futurists.
Oh really?
Which I kind of idealists.
They are. Come on, even more people. They are very silly. Very silly. Ismail. Oh, come on, Turks. Don't do this cat and mouse game. Just die. Be like men. Come on. Kill them all. I want to know.
Be like men and less like mice.
I mean, holy shit. We're producing 222 canned food. We're a military superpower. We're producing a lot of everything. Basically, if I want... Yeah, we're producing about a third of all the military materials in the world. And 75% of the tanks, and not so much of the airplanes. 75% of the tanks.
Okay. Less impressive. Oh no, there's a
So
Japanese army in...
Oh, I think I will implement some tanks. I won't invade Ottoman Empire. There's just no point in it. I mean, how's the war going? Come on, diplomacy, be helpful.
How's the war?
How is the war? It's true.
That's true. Yes.
The only thing we can do with child labor, I would have. Were the communists happy about child labor? Because apparently they want
the real ones.
Yeah, the real ones.
I don't remember.
I mean the imaginary ones. But could we, at this point, Japan? Do we need to drop the nuclear bombs on them for them to realize that surrender is needed for them? Here is a province we missed. Oh wait, you're already on that. You're surprisingly clever. I like that. Good job.
I am clever.
You are surprising.
Though they are actually hindering us from getting over to Sakhalin, because they have their fleet there. I mean, it looks narrow enough to just wade over, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Why can't we just go over? So
oh no, we're getting invaded now by Afghanistan as well.
You're kidding.
The Swedes are on the march. Oh. The Swedes are moving into Afghanistan.
That's an unlikely turn of events.
What is going on in the world?
Afghanistan is invading another country. What?
Yeah, but now I'm, considering... I think that maybe Turkey got, the one of the shadow of war, and then, became allied with Japan, who then called them in, or something like that. And Ottoman in turns called in, a bunch of their things along the way.
Yeah.
But I think we need to kind of start to knock some people out of the war. And that begins with Turkey. So I actually started an invasion of Turkey now.
Oh,
just
excellent.
With the expressed purpose of just knocking them out. Not out of the war. Out of the war. What can we do? Add a war goal. Dismantle nation. Could we do that on Ottoman Empire as well? Dismantling them all. Wouldn't that be awesome? Ottoman Moldavia is a slave state.
I mean, the only thing I
regret
regret is
5%
that...
slaves in Moldavia. What?
In Moldavia?
This is not acceptable.
The only thing I regret is that we haven't gone against the British enough. Or like...
Yeah, but I mean...
Would have been fun with an invasion of Canada.
True, but... Well, the weakest link of us is the fleet. We got beaten by Germany, for heaven's sake. So, trying to challenge Britain there seems foolish. Foolhardy.
Are you saying Britain rules the waves?
Yes, I do. Britain rules the waves always and forever. At least in this game.
At least in the song.
Yes.